one of our favorite guests.
All right. Thanks. I almost got a comment from Steve. This morning we're getting an inside scoop about Sunday's game from a variety of big-time people. Roger Staubach's been here over the weekend. Last night we had Archie Manning. Now it's time to get all those guys wrapped up in one. You're talking about players and celebrities. I'm talking about Frank Caliendo and all the voices in his head. Frank, welcome back.
Yeah, good to be here.
We cannot have the Super Bowl without a visit from you, but you are about 30 pounds lighter.
Yeah.
What's going on? Stress or is this
no,
dieting?
exercise, eating better, and I'm just happy to be in studio with you.
Right? Yeah, we almost had you in studio.
Ducey and Elizabeth inside, just keeping it warm. That's nice. Thanks, guys. I appreciate it.
You all right now?
Yeah.
Okay,
good.
fine.
Just had to get that out.
All right, fine. Hey, we got the Broncos. We got the Broncos playing the Seahawks. And when you have that game, you need some analysis to break down the game before it happens. Because once it happens, you don't need to be break down anymore. For example, if Madden's still calling the game in his prime, how does this game size up?
I mean, you're looking at the #1 defense on that camera is where I'm supposed to be looking because the guy's got his thumb up on the side of it. AJ over there booking me. He's doing it right. So, I mean, you look at the #1 offense versus the #1 defense. And I mean, they say the defense wins championships, but I don't know how you win if you don't score. I mean, that's what it is. So I'm going Peyton Manning to beat everybody by himself. I mean, how many times did I spit? You see that thing?
I didn't really see that.
Yeah, okay.
But that is very typical John Madden. Here's the other thing. We finally got some news in the Super Bowl. Richard Sherman saying that Peyton Manning throws the ball like a duck. In other words, doesn't have any zip on it. And Peyton Manning comes back and goes, yeah, but I completed a lot of passes, got a lot of touchdowns. When John Gruden hears something like that, how does he react?
I'll tell you what, man, usually you think about guys who can throw it, a lot of zip on the ball, put some accentuation on it. But when you see Peyton Manning, this guy is a precision playmaker, man. That's alliteration right there. Precision playmaker. I don't know what alliteration means, but it sounds pretty good in this situation. Now, we're looking at what Peyton Manning can do. I don't care if that ball goes slow and wobbles. It gets there, man. If it looks like a duck and sounds like a duck, it's probably a duck. But I'll tell you what, this duck, it's all it's quacked up to be.
Oh, that was terrible. That's the worst pun I ever heard in my entire life, knucklehead. It's the Robin Williams theory of comedy. If you don't have a joke, once again, you just keep switching voices. And then you go back to John Madden because it works. You do this because I'm ready to go. And you say hi to all the ladies out there. That is just going well for us.
You know, it's crazy. A lot of people looking at Richard Sherman and they're saying, you know, psychologically, what is he thinking after a game? 1 minute he's really high, he's mouthing off. Next minute he's very cerebral. What would Dr. Phil say about a Richard Sherman?
Here's the thing. What are you thinking? Richard Sherman, you're going after Peyton Manning. The guy just threw 500 gazillion touchdowns and had the greatest season of all time. You gotta shut up or put up. This is a great player in Richard Sherman, but I tell you what, you don't want to make a duck mad.
Oh, and did you see Barack Obama last night?
I was flying the whole time.
Yeah, he was doing the State of the Union.
Were there any let me be clears?
There was a few
Let me be clear. This is what it's about. I believe we need to work together.
That's about how it went. You didn't miss much when you were flying. Frank, where can we see you?
I'm going to be all over the place. I'm in North Carolina next week, Comedy Zone. This weekend, actually tomorrow, I'm doing a thing called the Super Bowl MVP party with Peyton Manning. Not Peyton Manning. He's playing a game. Eli Manning. I'll tell you what, man. Sometimes you get those Mannings mixed up, and Archie's going to come after you. I'll wrap it up when I'm ready. All 4 Super Bowl New York Super Bowl MVPs. Namath's going to be there. It's going to be fantastic. I'll tell you what, man. I wouldn't miss it for the world. Man.
Right.
It's going to be at the Roseland Ballroom.
And by the way, there's a big party coming up, and I'm available to go to that party on Saturday. So I'm just wondering, at this point, if you're going to ask me to go.
No.
Thanks,
No.
Frank.
But the people in studio, Ducey, Elizabeth, you guys are invited.
That really makes me feel great. You know how long I've been waiting to say that to Sean? That's fantastic. Thanks a lot, Frank.
Wrap it up! Wrap it up!